Is the replay. We are no longer live, but welcome. We are going to be making some notebook holders today. This is what they look like when they are all done. The pattern is on my website, butterbags.com. I'll also link it in the description. There is a small little pocket. They all come with a notebook, and then there is a pen holder and a snap closure. So this is what we're going to be making today. Here is another example. I'm just gonna wait for my TikTok friends to jump on and then we'll get started. Hi you guys. Happy Thursday. Hey, just Mammy. I was just about to text you right when you sent me a message. Hey, Natalie. Oh no, did I make this? I didn't make this members only, did I? I don't think so. Did I? No, I don't think I did. We're going to be making some notebook holders today in this print. Just going to wait for a couple people to jump on. I'm going to just double check, make sure I did not make this a members only. Can somebody comment that's not a member? Hey Jen. Okay, I think we're good. It's been a while since the notebook. I know, I was just thinking that right before I came live. I was like, I haven't made a notebook in forever, and I've had this fabric for so long cut out, and I was like, let me go ahead and just make them. Hey Kimmy. Hey Frida. Hello, happy Thursday. All right, so let's just jump into it. If you missed the beginning, we're making a notebook holder. This is what it looks like. It has a spring snap closure. There is a mini pocket, and then there is a pen holder on the other side. All of my notebooks come with, all of my notebook holders come with a notebook. Isn't it cute? How realistic does that look? Okay. Let's get started. Let's set these aside. Let's start with our pen holder. We need to do a little prepping on that. Sorry, we got people outside cutting the grass, so it's going to be a little noisy. I'm using fabric glue. This is Beacon. I'm just going to add the tiniest bit to one side. Fold it over, and then I'm just going to add some clips to keep it in place and then set it aside to dry. What have you guys been up to? Anything fun? Okay, so that is what our pen holder looks like. I'm going to set that aside, and then next we're going to work on the little mini pocket. Actually, before I do that, let me go ahead and prep the interior and exterior. So this is going to be the lining. This is going to be the exterior. So when it's done, it'll look like that. Hey Judy! Just worked my barista job. Oh, that's awesome. Are you a big coffee drinker? I always wonder that. Like when I go get coffee. I'm like, I wonder if the baristas drink a lot of coffee. If you guys knew the thoughts that go on in my mind. Alright, this is directional, so I want to make sure I got it the right way. Hey Tammy! Miss Joyer in my part of Texas today. Being a homebody, very nice. There's nothing wrong with that. Alright. Just gonna get that lined up. And then we'll just set this aside to dry. How's the weather in Hawaii today? It's beautiful. I mean, 95% of the time when I'm asked that question, the response is that it's 85 degrees and sunny. It's 85 degrees and sunny outside. I drink coffee several times a day. I figured that. I mean, I figured most baristas did. I don't think I could work in a place and just smell coffee all day and not want to drink it. I'm good, Janice. Charlotte, I'm making some notebook holders in this really pretty vinyl. Had Bible study this morning. Been slumming it since I got home. Oh, nice. Are you and your niece still going? Or I guess is your niece still going with you? When are you moving? Around the end of June. So I still got a couple months. I didn't get notified. Oh no. Yes, good. I love that. Just mammy. So do you think your sale will be, oh, sale. I think you meant to say sale. Just want to have enough money. I'm not sure, Frida. I'll post it in my Facebook group as soon as I know. But remember, I have Afterpay, Klarna, Sezzle. I have a lot of different payment options. So if the sale comes and you don't have the money right away, you can always use one of those payment options. That way you'll get it and you can pay for it later. My daughter managed a Starbucks. We had every fancy. That's amazing. My husband got me an espresso machine one time, and I may have used it like 3 or 4 times, and it's just been sitting in the closet ever since. Isn't it pretty? Hey, Elle, formerly known as Linda. I'm moving to, well, I don't know. My husband keeps changing it. Either like Northern Virginia, Southern Maryland area. Last night we were talking and he was like, I saw a couple of nice houses in Maryland. And I was like, I thought we were moving to Virginia. So who knows? It'll be around that area. Happy Thursday, Erica. I use mine several times a week. Your, what, espresso machine? We have like a little Keurig that we've had forever that we just use for regular coffee. But like I bought all the fancy stuff, the fancy espresso, all the little, what is it called? Like flavor, not flavoring juice, but like, I don't know, the flavoring liquid that you pour into them. I am excited. Yes. Hi, Rose. I'm making a notebook holder. All right, so this is just a piece of double-sided tape. I'm gonna fold this over and then stitch down the top. That way we have a nice finished edge on the top of it. All right, let me get my tension. Macchiatos all the time. I was wired, I bet. Where's your matching bracelet? It's on the corner of my steps over here. I actually took it off right before I came live. Alright, so here are the little pockets. I'm gonna go ahead and sew those on. So they're just going to be sewn on right here. I'm just going to stitch down and then across the bottom. I'm going to wait to sew the end because after everything's put together, we're going to sew all the way around the outside, which is going to catch this part right here. So I don't want to double stitch it. So right now I'm just going to stitch down and across here to keep this in place. I'm just going to line this up. I have a couple clips. I'm gonna put it probably just a little higher. It looks like it's covering my logo. There we go. Do you print vinyl? I don't personally know. Can you make different patterns? Yes. I have it custom printed. There we go. So again, the side is going to be attached when we do the final stitch around everything. I'm good, Deborah. How are you? All right, pockets are done, so I'm going to go ahead and set those aside. And then now we're going to go ahead and attach our snap closure. So this is going to get sewn on one side. We're just going to sew a little box. That way, when it's done, so it's going to be sewn down here. So when it's done, it'll close over on this side like that. Sick of the snow. What did you use to add your logo? On here, I had it printed. When I had this printed, I added my logo. Okay, let me grab my ruler. I want to make sure that I have the right side up. And like the flowers, they look pretty straight forward, so it really wouldn't matter except for this one right here. You can tell this is the bottom of the bloom, so I want to make sure that I have it correct. Let me see. It's been so long, I need to measure how far over I put it. Yes, this is all vinyl. Gonna grab a piece of double-sided tape. Gonna put one on this one and then one on the other one. Where's the other one? Alright, so I'm going to add a mark. Take off the double-sided tape. I feel like every time I come live, someone's cutting the grass in my neighborhood. There we go. And then just stick it down like that. And then we'll do the same thing to the other one. And then we'll sew them. I swear the walls around here are so thin. I asked what Juki you have. Yeah, this is a Juki 1181. Okay, let's sew this down. I'm gonna increase my tension a little bit. to pull my thread through so that I can knot it off. If I can see. There we go. Not too bad, the sound. I thought it sounded like someone was mowing. Yeah. So that's what it looks like stitched on, and then I'm going to just pull my thread through, tie it in a knot. This stitch is going to be covered up by the pockets on the inside. Trim it down a little bit. Isn't it pretty? It's new. I think I only used it on one of my subscriber only lives. We did a Kiana with 2 slip pockets, and I think that was the first time that I used this vinyl. And I was just saying that it's been so long since we've done notebooks, and I had this vinyl all cut out, and I was like, well, let me go ahead and knock these out so I can get it on my website. There we go. So that's what that one looks like. Then we're going to do the exact same thing over here. I'd be so happy to hear the lawnmower and the smell of grass. Yeah, I know. I know I'm complaining, but I know there's some people where it's so cold, they would love to have it be nice enough where you need to cut the grass. So I'm complaining, but I'm not really complaining. It's fall, spring here in Oregon. Oh, is it? So it's gonna get cold again? Oh no, it looks like I sewed over one of my pieces of thread. Are you ready for Maryland or Virginia weather? Yes. The only thing that I don't like about it, I mean, I was raised in Virginia, so I'm super familiar with the weather, and I love that you have all 4, you know, autumn, spring, summer, winter. The only thing I dislike is that springtime, there's a lot of pollen, so like everything gets coated in yellow. And you just can't help it. So that's the only thing I'm not looking forward to. All right, let me install the spring snap over on this side. Let me see how far down I put it. My uncle was stationed in Norfolk. Yeah, that was right around the area where I used to live. In the Hampton Roads area. It's nice. There's a ton of stuff to do. But we're going to be up in Northern Virginia. All right, I'm just adding a mark. Grab my punch. Alrighty, and then I'm going to grab my press and install the other side of the spring snap. So there's 2 parts. There's one part with a post that has just a flat back, and then this is the female side. So the post that has the flat back goes on the interior, and then The female side goes on the exterior. That way the spring snap can snap inside of it. And then I'm just gonna set it. And I always check to make sure it's good. I'm gonna do the same thing here. I lived in VA on and off. I was born in Fort Eustis, Newport News. Yeah. I'm very familiar. I used to live in Denby. Hey, Susan. We have tons of cotton. All right. And then now we're going to add our pockets, and then we're going to sew everything up. So this pocket is going to go on this side. This pocket is going to go on this side. We're going to add our pin holders that we prepped earlier, and then we're going to sew all the way around. So right now I'm just going to glue my sides down just to kind of keep them in place, and then we'll sew everything. Hey, Teresa. All right, we'll set this aside so I have some space. I'm just gonna add a little bit of glue on the outside. Aye. This is Fabri-Tac by Beacon. You can find it at any hobby stores, Hobby Lobby, Joann, Michael's, Walmart. I think I got this one from my local Walmart. It's so weird. There's a lot of stuff that I cannot have shipped here, and glue is one of them. So I cannot order this online. I can only get it from the store. Just kind of a bummer, especially if I run out and I need some and the store's out of it, which has happened. All right. Let me grab my notebook, make sure that we are the right way. I'm going to line this up. And then line this up so you see how it covers that closure that we installed here, as well as that stitch mark over here. All right, let me add a couple of clips just so it doesn't shift, because I'm going to set this aside and do the same thing to the other one. I'm just going to go ahead and clip this up here in place. There we go. So that's what it's going to look like when it's done. The last step is just to sew all the way around. This is upside down. And I just noticed it when I tried to close it, which is no big deal. I'm just gonna switch them out. There we go. That's right. I realized it when I tried to close it and it wasn't closing right. Isn't it pretty, Susan? I've only used this on one other thing. There we go. Now it'll close the right way. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. That's what it'll look like when it's done, obviously with the notebook inside of it. I love it. Look how pretty it is. Okay. Let's do the same thing with the other one. The crazy thing is that like when I'm working off camera, I usually have a TV on in the background and I never hear anything like the grass getting cut or anything else. It's only when I come live because it's so quiet in here that I feel like I can hear everything. All right, let's make sure we got it right this time. This is gonna go over here on this side. Grab some clips. Let's see, I make small faux leather crafts, but I don't sew, that's why I asked. Oh, I missed the question. There we go. Let's grab the pen holder. Does that glue hold up well to wear and tear? Yes. I would say yes. I usually only use the glue as like a temporary bonding. So like I'm using the glue now, but I am going to sew this in place. So the glue is not the final hold for the notebook holder. So as far as something long-term or permanent, I don't know, because I don't ever just like glue my items and leave it. Maybe somebody in the chat can answer that, but I always sew anything that I glue. Okay, let me get my stitch length right, my tension right. I'm going to grab the other one that I glued down first because that's a little bit drier. And then we'll go ahead and sew. So we're going to sew all the way around the outside. That's going to catch our pen holder. It's also going to close the side of our mini pocket. I've been using super glue and it works, but I hate using it. I use my notebook daily putting stuff in my pocket. Yeah. Oh, this notebook, Christine? Yeah, I use mine too. My husband uses his as well. But like I said, so here's mine. It has my little puppy dogs on it. I use it all the time. I don't want to open it up because there's some secret notes in there. Just kidding. I mean, there's stuff written, but they're not secret. Anyways, my husband uses his every single day at work. And I mean, the thing is worn out, but it's still all put together. All right. I'm not going to backstitch. I'm going to pull my thread through just like I did when I sewed the closure on. I have two, one for work and one for in-person stuff. Nice. I like to hand crank around the corners so I can get it perfect. I'm going to flip this out of the way. Before I go any further, I'm going to go ahead and pull this through. Go ahead and pull that thread through so we can knot it off. I just opened up a new seam ripper, and every time I pull the thread through, it cuts it off because the blade is so sharp. So I got one little teeny tiny piece of thread. I'm just going to seal that with my lighter. So that's what it looks like. So it caught our pocket, and then it also secured our pen holder. And then all of my notebook holders come with a notebook. This one is available for sale on my website. It's under Glowing Flowers. That's what it looks like, all done. So pretty. All right, let's do the other one. And then we're just going to do the exact same thing. The good thing about these notebook holders, they come together really quickly, and there's not like a ton of sewing. It's just very minor sewing. Let me go ahead. Let me see if I still have. I'm going through my trash can, but don't worry. It's just mainly thread. This is my old one that I threw away. There we go. Knot this off, and then we are done. Grab a notebook. This, I'm using vinyl to make mine, so it's a faux leather for the inside and the outside, and all the other little pieces. There we go. So the front, the back. You have a little mini pocket, which is perfect for like, I know my husband uses it for business cards that he collects, and then of course there is a pen holder on the side. You can, it'll fit, I think, a Sharpie. Yeah, it'll fit a Sharpie. So if you have a larger pen, it would work for that as well. Or just a regular size pen. I need it in the mini wallet. This print, I think I might have some. I think I might have some more. Send me an email, info@butterbags.com, Janice, and I might be able to find some. I know I ordered some more to make another Kiana bag in this print. I don't know if you remember, it was a subscriber only live. I made a Kiana in this print with 2 slip pockets, one on each side, and this, and then the solid purple was the coordinating vinyl. It was so pretty. Will you by chance have the elephant print back in stock? I think I have one elephant wallet that's in stock. I don't know if I'm going to be restocking the current elephant print, but you can always request it via a custom order. Custom order sign up is in my Facebook group. So I have 2 Facebook groups. If you want to purchase an item from me, the Facebook group is called Butter Bags. If you want to purchase a pattern, so like I've made the pattern. If you want to make this yourself and just purchase the pattern, but not the actual notebook, that Facebook group is called Butter Bag Patterns. So if you want to custom order Butter Bags is the one that you want to join. Oh, I'm sorry, Bex, but yeah, you can request a custom order and I can make you one in an elephant print. I just got here. Can I see the inside? Yeah, of course. The inside, they have, there's a little mini pocket on one side and then a pen holder on the other side. And all of my notebooks come with all of my notebook holders come with a notebook. There we go. So those are available if you would like to purchase them. And that's all that I had today. I know we had a really great live yesterday. Actually, whoever was on the live yesterday, I found the gold bracelet I was telling you guys about, but I couldn't find it. I actually found it while I was cleaning up today. It was in a box. So this is the 24 karat gold plated bracelet I was telling you guys about. Same size, same everything else as what we were going over yesterday. Opens, closes the exact same way. I pulled that out because I was like, man, I really wanted to show them on live in case they wanted to purchase one. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. So I will be live again next Tuesday and Thursday. And if you're a subscriber, we have our private subscriber only live on Wednesday. So have a great weekend and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye.